Hello everybody, welcome to Catherine Sews. Thank you so much for joining me today. Now you know that I love thrifting and upcycling. I am extremely grateful that I get to do what I love all day every day. I teach sewing in a high school and I always say that that is the best job in the school. And then when I get home, I get right to my sewing machine and share my own personal projects with you. Sewing and upcycling give me joy and purpose. And in fact, one of my viewers recently commented, she said, "You seem like such a happy person, and it must be because you're always creating." And I just love that because it's absolutely true. And so in today's video, I thought I would talk about 6 reasons why sewing and upcycling and the whole creative process brings so much joy and happiness into my life. So first of all, let's just agree that happiness does not come from buying a bunch of stuff to try to fill a void within you. Trust me, loading up on unnecessary things is not going to make you feel fulfilled. Buying lots of fast fashion can be really fun in the moment, but it does not have any lasting benefits for you, for other people, or for the planet. But neither does happiness come from endlessly scrolling through other people's creative processes. Before I had this YouTube channel, I would find myself scrolling through Pinterest and Instagram, looking at other people's creative projects. And I called that getting inspo. But really, to reap the benefits of inspiration, you actually have to stop scrolling and do something. You have to dive into your craft. Whether it's sewing or upcycling or anything creative, putting your energy into making something with your own hands brings so much more satisfaction and joy and happiness than any amount of shopping and scrolling. So both my classroom and my home sewing room are my happy places, and I've got everything I need to make whatever I want. I've got a baby lock here, and I've got 32 baby locks in my classroom. And I've got my old Kenmore serger, and if I was going to get a new serger, I'd get the baby lock as well. So I just want to remind you that my discount code at qualitysewing.com is good for 2 more weeks. If you want to get 10% off any machine, any tool, any gadget, just use the code CS10 at qualitysewing.com. Okay, so now let's get into 6 reasons why sewing, thrifting, and upcycling are my keys to happiness. So number 1 is the joy of the creative process. One of the most amazing things that comes from thrifting and upcycling is creating something that is completely unique. Whether it's turning an old pair of jeans into a stylish jacket or reworking a vintage dress into a modern look, the creative process is so fulfilling. There's nothing like taking something that's pre-loved and giving it a new look with your own personal touch. This crazy army jacket is what I was working on this week. It was so much fun to make, and I'll share the video with you once it's edited. And it's the kind of thing, some people are gonna love it and some people are not gonna love it, but the process is what gives me joy. But that's the beauty of personalizing your clothes. Everyone's will be different. Yours will express your personality and mine will express my personality. And it's the creative process itself that brings as much joy and happiness as the finished product does. Number 2, finding those one-of-a-kind treasures. So thrifting is a treasure hunt. You never know what you're going to find. And that's part of the thrill. Every piece you find has its own story, its own history. And when you find that perfect piece, it really feels like you've discovered a gem. These one-of-a-kind pieces really make your wardrobe stand out, and they're something that you just can't get in fast fashion. Quite often I thrift things that don't need anything done to them, so they never show up in a video. Here are 3 gems I found this summer which don't need a single thing. Look at this gorgeous vintage beaded sweater, this adorable wool vest by Pierre Cardin, which I found in the men's section. It's definitely vintage, and this mod wool sweater with these fun sleeves. I don't have to change a thing about them, and they'll help build a beautiful fall wardrobe that's unique to me. And you just can't get one-of-a-kind treasures at the mall. Number 3, making the world a better place. Thrifting and upcycling aren't just fun hobbies, they're great for the planet. Every time you upcycle an item or buy secondhand, you're reducing waste, cutting down on the need for polluting and wasteful new items, and minimizing your carbon footprint. It's an amazing way to contribute to sustainability and make the world a better place. Sometimes I upcycle an item just to rescue it, like this denim jacket that I'm pretty sure was heading for the landfill because it had that odd painting on the back, which made it a pretty hard sell. So I had to take it home and give it a new life. And I've worn it so much ever since I upcycled it. Do you ever go for a walk on the beach and pick up a few bits of garbage along your way? Leaving a place better than you found it gives you a great feeling of satisfaction. And it's the same feeling when you rescue an unwanted item from the thrift store and breathe new life into it. Number 4, saving money while you look fabulous. So, of course, another reason why I love thrifting is how affordable it is. You don't have to spend a lot of money to look stylish or to express your personality. By shopping secondhand and upcycling your own creations, you're saving a lot of money, and often you're getting better quality than what you find in the regular stores. Here's an example of a project I'm gearing up to do soon. I fell in love with this exact sweater in a vintage store here in Vancouver. They wanted $250 for it, which is too rich for my blood, but that is actually a bargain when you look at the original price. It was an Escada sweater, which is a really expensive line, and when I looked online at their current line of sweaters, they were asking $2,500 for a cardigan, which is just bonkers. So instead, I searched for items that I could use to try to recreate that look. And I can't wait to get to this project and share that one with you. And even just this top that I'm wearing, I found this in the activewear section of a thrift store. And I just bought it for dog walks and hikes with my husband. And I don't want to pay full price for something like this that only my dog is going to see. I just bought it because it's cute and it was cheap. Buying it secondhand means that I'm still not participating in fast fashion. And of course, pets and walks in the forest are wonderful keys to happiness as well. Number 5 is personal growth and learning new skills. Sewing and upcycling are skills that grow with you. The more you do it, the better you get at it. The more you learn, the better you get. Whether it's how to work with different fabrics, altering the fit of a garment, updating a style, or completely transforming something. It's not just about making things, it's about pushing your creative boundaries and constantly learning. Each project is an opportunity to learn something new. For example, I love upcycling sweaters, and I often get comments from people saying, I didn't know you could just cut into a sweater and resew it. And you absolutely can, but I didn't know that until the first time I tried it, and now I do it all the time. And one sweater upcycle I want to do this fall is taking all of my beloved long cardigans and refreshing them with a new look. So stay tuned for that. Number 6, building a community of like-minded people. One of the best parts of this journey has been connecting with all of you. Thrifting and upcycling have brought me into this amazing community of creative, eco-conscious, and supportive people. I've made some incredible friends, like the wonderful women who came to my Seattle retreat. We are all still in touch literally on a daily basis. I just love them. And I can't wait to meet more like-minded folks on the Sustainable Fashion Tour of Italy that's coming up. There's still a few seats left on that, so check out the link in the description. It's so inspiring to connect with others that share the same passion and to see what they make and what they're interested in and how we can all make a positive impact together. And I truly believe that nothing can contribute to your happiness more than friends who understand, share, and support your creative endeavors. So there you have it. Thrifting and upcycling really do bring so much joy and happiness to my life. And I hope it brings some into your life as well. So that's my key to happiness. I hope that inspires you. And if you like this video, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. It's always so great to have you on board. And until next time on Catherine Sews, you take care.